Welcome back to Mud Lake Ranch. Today we're here with a 9mm lever action rifle, the first of its kind to my knowledge, and it's the only one that you'll find when you search the interwebs. This is the POF Tombstone 9mm lever action carbine. This rifle got my attention because it is so unique, bridging the gap between old and new, between tactical and traditional, between AR-15s and lever guns. This is the epitome of awesomeness and simplicity all in one little package here. And there's quite a few unique things about this gun aside from it being 9mm in a lever gun. First of all, starting at the rear, we have a Magpul 870 stock. So yeah, you're hearing me correct. This is a Magpul polymer stock intended for use on the Remington 870 12 gauge. Here we have it, mounted on a lever action 9mm rifle. Moving up to the receiver, we have an oversized throw lever allowing you to operate this with your ranch gloves on. We have an always half-cocked hammer, a cross-bolt safety, an all-metal receiver, an ultra small short throw here. So cleaning this thing is going to be a challenge, and we plan to get you a video on just how to disassemble this and clean it in the future. Up top, you got your standard picatinny rail, integrated XS sights, ghost ring sights, allowing you for quick target acquisition while you're out on your ranch. It appears to be a standard magazine release like you'd find on an AR-15. The magazines are proprietary. They come in standard capacity 20-round mags, or if you're in one of the restricted states that likes to neuter your guns, they do offer a 10-round magazine. And again, shout it from the rooftops, it's a proprietary magazine, only available from POF, Patriot Ordnance Factory. Up front, you got a short little Picatinny rail up here. If you wanted to mount your own Magpul sights or something, ideally you'd have to remove your excess front sight. Looks like it's just a white paint. I'm not sure if that's a tritium. Doesn't appear to glow, but I doubt you're going to be using this in the dark anyway. Your 11.5-inch handguard here is a modular, I forget what they call it, I believe it's a modular stock system. It has M-Lok slot, the 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock positions, as well as a pick rail on the lower end if you'd like to operate this with a bipod or off of a tripod. The barrel is a 4150 steel, 16.5-inch free float barrel, and on the front it is threaded, removable, 2-point brake, and that is a sweet looking brake. This appears to be a QD mount up here on the front of your receiver. I don't know if this stock actually has a QD mount. Backing up to the stock, this does have an adjustable comb, so you can raise and lower your cheek weld, and it has an adjustable length of pull. It comes with additional plates. I believe there's 4, in addition to what appears to be 1 on there now. This stock is a rubberized stock. It has quite a bit of grip. I mean, if you move this, it's going to bring your shirt with it. Now, we're going to get out to the range and we're going to start firing this thing. But before we do, we're going to get into some of the things that I'd like to talk about on this gun. First impressions before shooting. Out of the box, this thing is extremely lightweight. 5.75 pounds, 5 3/4 pounds. Its balance is somewhere around the mag well. Not that that matters, it's just I find it curious. The trigger pull is 3.5 pounds out of the box, and it has, again, proprietary trigger. This isn't, I can't dry fire, magazine's not in it, but we will attempt that at a later date, or maybe not at all. Maybe just while we're live firing. So 3.5 pound trigger, proprietary trigger. Again, shout out from the rooftops, proprietary parts. I do not know if these are interchangeable or swappable at all, given that the uniqueness of this firearm, it may not be a changeable part. Safety indicator is a red dot here, so safe's off right now. We don't have the mag in it, mag's in the box. Straight out of the box, we noticed obviously that it's a lightweight firearm. Magpul stock, that's pretty sweet. The lever itself is a little grindy, little chunky. And I'm sure you're hearing that in the mic, and it's probably been annoying you because I got the mic pretty close to the lever. Right out of the box, it was coated with a shipping oil or a rust preventative that will need to be wiped off. It does come in a blue plastic bag. This might be a VCI material, I'm not sure, but they do a good job shipping them so that they won't rust in shipping. But that lever leaves a little bit to be desired, but I'm sure with some break-in and with some oil and with some cleaning, we're going to run maybe 500 to 1,000 rounds through this. I brought like 950 with me, but we're going to shoot it, make sure it works perfectly. We're going to mount a loopholed RDS red dot sight, loopholed sight on the top of this thing, and we're going to see if we can sight this thing out to 100. Yeah, that lever is bothersome out of the box, but I'm sure it'll break in. The tightness of it was my concern, but the tightness could be just higher tolerances. There's a little bit of play down there, but not much. Hey, one of a kind, unique gun, and that's what we like on this channel. Stick around, we're gonna go hit the range right now. A few observations on this firearm. If you're a dude that likes to run your C-grip, you're not gonna run it on this one. First of all, the barrel is exposed at the top section here, and when you do wrap your arm, you're blocking your excess sights, your peep sight, and your front post by your hand. So you're gonna have to run it like a traditional firearm on the lower. Because it has the front pick rail here, let's see which pocket I got that in. You could run a front hand grip. Then you can be lever tactical. Safe's on, safe's off. Oh, we haven't actually racked one in yet, so how does that work? Ooh. Jeez. I think we got the first one in. This leverage did not work for that. This is a smooth shooter. Got a little happy horse shit going on with the mag though. Just lost a bull. I shouldn't be running off the front hand grip anyway. All right, let's back out of Mr. Fun Time here. But what else could you use that pick rail for? How about a flashlight? How cool is that, huh? Mag's not in, don't worry. Safety's on. Tactical! Tombstone 9mm. Tactical. All right, we got a couple more in here, one on the ground. Like I said, smooth shooter. All right, we're gonna go for some steel now. I have no idea where this is hitting yet. That was a little high. Still a little high. Last round. All right, second mag. Before we get into that, couple of our sponsors here. We got Heatwave on the sunglasses, Otis Ear Shield on the Ear Pro. My shirt is from Dixon Flannel. And what else we got going on here? I don't think anything else. My hat says Silencer Co., but I don't even own a silencer. Ooh, much smoother entry. We're not going to give any crap on the first few feeding issues because I believe they may be more of me getting used to the lever itself on this gun. That one in, no problem. Still having a hard time finding the actual where I need to position that sight in this peep. I had it dead center middle, and that's where it worked on the Henry. For me, I'm not hitting it. I only got 5-inch steel up here. First half of that mag was at a infinity target from Infinite Defense. Hey, that was one smooth operation right there. All right, we're not going to bore you with 900 rounds. First thing we're going to do is throw that loophole RDS on here to see if we can get this thing sighted in at a reasonable distance. All right, the optic we're running, if I've got this centered, is a loophole RDS. This is a 1X Zoom Freedom RDS. This is loophole Freedom RDS red dot. I plopped it on where it first sat easily, which is a little further back, and I didn't like my eye relief. I liked it forward, so that's where we're going to position it. We did not bore sight this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to aim center mass on the Infinity Defense targets. They're recycled rubber, painted white silhouette target, and it's literally the size of a man. It's the size of my width. So it should give us an idea where we're hitting. I just sprayed some Otis dry lube into this action, and it's already feeling a little bit smoother. We're gonna go right for center. I need to raise the cheek well on this, but I'm not sure how to adjust this stock quite yet. Next, I am up. To get center, bring this down. How about that? Yeah, I'm not digging this. I need to get that sight up higher. That one, the shell casing is backwards, and it was stuck on the ejector. I'm nowhere near the target right now, and that's disappointing. See if I can figure out this stock. A little cut here. All right. All right, driving out to the range now. I found out that the cheek adjustment on that stock is actually not adjustable within the stock, but they sell alternative cheek risers. So they have optional higher cheek risers. So it's not a built-in height adjustment, but it should be. So Magpul, take note, that should be an integrated, actually infinitely adjustable cheek riser. That would be ideal. Secondly, that scope ain't gonna work. That RDS is a little too high. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go grab a standard red dot that you might run on like a pistol, much lower profile, and slap that on there. We have a few options to choose from some of our other partners. All right, so I had to make some changes. We're mounted the Sealy Bull optic on top. It gets it a lot closer to the pick rail. This cheek riser is just too low to run anything that's above level with the pick rail. And this is slightly above it. It's still, so hopefully we're close. We've been gone for like 5 hours for a watercross race, and I'm running out of time, and it's windy as all get out today. So we're not gonna hit the 100-yard range probably at all, because we're getting close to dinner time here. But we're gonna see what we can do with sighting this in. I'm aiming dead center mass of the man target down there. All right, my last shot was my fave. Safety on, safe direction. We're gonna walk down and see how we did, okay? Super windy conditions got going here. I was aiming here. I got two that are almost touching and then one little flyer there. The last shot I was super confident on. I'm gonna definitely raise it up immediately. Quite a bit actually, because we're only at 25 yards. This does include a speed loader because loading mags between lever action shots can be quite slow. We're good, that's 10. I've been having trouble getting the mags to actually seat. All right, now it's in there. Kind of a thing. It's a thing, it's not a problem. Safety's off. All right, clear. I think that one smashed the nose in. These are reloads, not factory ammo. They're from remans from BB, but that one, it's not going back in. Clear. Shoot at the steel.
Yeah.
Operate that lever like you're angry with it. Just make it go. Hit the paint can. Hit the man target. Hit the rubber man target in the face, in the head. Make a face on it. Hit him in the other eye. There's a nose. Finish your snowman off.
It's not racking correctly.
All right, you load that. I'm gonna go fix the targets. All right, so we got this sighted in now. That left man paper target, I was able to hit inside the black dead center a couple times at 25 yards. Confident that it will hit at longer distances. And we're gonna get this thing rolling here. Load it up. Hopefully all the steel don't fall down at once like last time. That's all that roped. Ran clean that time. Oh, it's just digging up the hands though, really rough. I would recommend operating this with gloves. All right, couple points on this gun before we get back to the longer range. The magazines, I did say they're proprietary, but you're gonna wanna pick up a few because mag changes are fun. The gun comes with one. They do sell additionals on their website in 10, standard 20, or 35 round, which is what everybody wants and needs, of course. These also work with the Tombstone Phoenix, which is their 9mm AR style platform. It's actually a really cool looking rifle, or pistol, that we hope to get on this channel soon. It accepts these magazines as well. So that's the POF Phoenix. Look it up. Secondly, POF is made in the USA, right in Phoenix, Arizona. So thank you for being an American-made manufacturer of firearms. All right, we're out here with my chicken friends. We're gonna do the 100-yard shot, which is steel. Right there. The one at the bottom of your screen is about 100, I think, from here. If not, it's 50, and the one up there is 100, but I'll try for both. All right, so just so we're clear, I'm on 3x zoom so that you guys can see those targets down there. I'm not sure how far out in front of the camera I need to be for you to see me, but so this is 3 times zoom. The targets are, I think it's 50 from about 20 feet in front of me, so that's like 75 and just over 100. I'm going to shoot freehand next to the camera here without the bench. All right, red dot's up. There we go. There we go. Figured her out. Final thoughts on the Patriot Ordnance Factory Tombstone. This rifle is ultra lightweight. It is out of the box. It shot okay. All of the malfunctions, and actually a couple of those were just the last ejection. The spent case got flipped over, and that had been remedied right on a mag change. Starting off with practicality score. Practicality score is going to be a low, 2 out of 10, because it's not a practical gun at all. Do I want it in my gun cabinet? Oh, do I want it in my gun safe? Of course. It's amazing. But practicality, no. It's MSRP is in the plus, it's like $1,800 to $2,000 range. So I think it's $2,100 for the FDE version of this. Black version's around $1,900. I'm sure you can get it for less at retail, but with that price tag, you're going to pay for that with something as unique as this rifle. So I'm not saying it's priced out of where it belongs. If you're going to own this rifle, you're going to pay for it. It feels, it's a very manageable gun recoil wise, and once I get a little more trigger time with it today, the thing is outfitted correctly as far as practicality goes. The stock is awesome. It's a great choice for what they did with this. The modular stock system up front, I think that's what it's called, the 11.5-inch rail up here. It's unique to their brand, and it's very functional. It has the M-Loks you need, it has the pick rails you need, and just what you need, barely what you need. It's trimmed down, no top of the rail here. Anywhere they could save weight, they did. The barrel is fluted. The muzzle brake is awesome. But is it attainable? You're probably not going to find it at your local gun store. Is it attainable for price? Most people, it's a little above their price range for where I'd consider to be a novelty versus a gun you'd own for strategy, for either home defense or for hunting or for varmint control. It'll do those things, but there are probably better solutions. But for being a novelty awesome gun, don't worry, we'll get this thing scored up pretty good. Accuracy unknown so far. I'll back you up and give you accuracy after I've sighted in this scope here. And finally, the coolness factor. This gun is cool. This thing is a 9.2 out of 10. One of the highest scores I've ever given because it is awesome. Yeah, if it had the option to go semi-automatic, that'd be pretty sweet. But as far as being a lever action gun, that it brought 9mm into the lever world, kudos for that, because that is amazing. And nobody asked for it, but everybody wanted it. I mean, this is what people want. 9mm is just so much fun to shoot. It's so accessible. The ammunition is plentiful. It's affordable to shoot. It's forgiving with recoil. There are a plethora of different types of rounds that you can use, from home defense to full metal jackets. And so ammo choice on this lever is my favorite part of it, outside of its overall appearance. Tactical. And this thing is just a awesome looking rifle, and it does shoot well, and the action does run well. So 9.2 on the coolness factor, my highest score ever given for cool. This is a really cool gun. I'm glad I got to shoot it, and thank you POF for loaning it to the channel for this video. Happy to shoot any of your rifles. Thank you for watching this video on the POF Tombstone 9mm lever action rifle. If you found this video useful, helpful, or interesting, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe.